guys, please, please, please. We have not come this far just to lose. Please, vote for me.
I beg, I don't want to go house. I beg. And I worry at this day, people go beat tonight.
So last night was very interesting. Yeah, I mean, last night was a jarring reminder that humans are naturally selfish beings. Yes. I mean, I got a committee of Victory's fans coming to attack my tweets on Twitter. And it was quite entertaining. It was quite hilarious because, guys, trust me with my responses, right? I mean, I had enough replies for all of them. But then on the flip side, I read these people's arguments, and all what I could see was, oh, Glory, the guy is good. You cannot take that away from him. I mean, yes, I'm not contesting that. Victory is good. Yeah, he's good. But these people also forget that to whom much is given, much is expected. Victory was good when the show started, but we're talking about someone that has been progressing on the show and is now in the finals. Now, from being good, what is the next level that these contestants should attain? Being the best. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't think Victory has actually attained that level yet. Is he good? Yes, I will answer that question again. But is he exceptional? Absolutely not. I do not think he's exceptional. And on this video, I'm going to tell you why. And yeah, I still saw the other part of their arguments that, oh, Glory, we know that you're subtly campaigning for Precious Mark. You are promoting Precious Mark. And I'm like, okay, I totally forgot the culture of TV shows in this part of the world, where when your opinion differs from the opinion of the fans of a certain contestant, automatically they tag you as biased. Automatically they tag you as trying to bring down the hard work of a struggling young man or a struggling young woman. And I find such, school of thought to be very, very archaic. Yes, it doesn't really make sense. But anyways, we're going to dig into all of that on this video. We're going to talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. And let me just put this disclaimer out there. It doesn't really matter if you think I'm actually campaigning for either Precious Mark or Victory. At the end of the day, this is my frank opinion. If you disagree, please go ahead and share with me your thoughts in the comment section below. I would totally love to hear where you are thinking from. All right. And another major question on this video is, who will you be voting for? Or already, I think voting has even started. So who are you voting for? Because the show ends on Sunday, right? And the winner of Nigerian Idol Season 8 will automatically emerge. So go ahead and vote so that if the pendulum swings in your favor or probably does not really swing in your favor, you will not come and say that Glory Elijah did XYZ. At this point, I have no powers over who wins or not. All right. But anyways, officially, you are all specially welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Glory Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Glory Elijah, and I am the girl with the tea. Let's get into the video. I'm sure it's no longer news that Quest did not make it to finals. Yes, there's only 2 spots for the finalists, and so Quest was eliminated last night, and I was not happy about it. I expressed my sentiment about that on Twitter, which kind of triggered a lot of Victory's fans, and that was quite understandable. But guys, I mean, hey, that is my opinion, right? That is my opinion. I'll give you my reasons. So here's the thing. I mentioned at the start of this video that is Victory good? Yes. But is he exceptional? I said absolutely not. Yes, a lot of people, came from the angle of, oh yes, dude has been consistently giving a good show. And I'm like, yes, he's been giving a good show. But has he been giving wow performances back to back? The answer is no. Now, when you look at Quest's journey on the show, this is someone that struggled in the first 2 weeks. Not like she did not sing well. She was singing well, but she was kind of struggling to balance herself, to find her footing in the competition. And then the moment she found it, her takeoff was explosive. She's been giving us explosive performances ever since, back to back. And so I felt like she was more deserving to get through to the finals. That's my frank opinion once again. Yes. Now, I don't know about you, but go ahead and let me know what you think about that, all right? But that's that. I wish Quest all the very best. I am wishing her a massive elevation in her music career, because that lady has grown. In fact, I listened to her last performance last night, guys, and oh my god, it was just simply amazing. It was amazing. So I wish her all the very best, and I pray for more open doors for her. I pray for guys, I just pray for the very best for her. But anyways, let's move on to the show itself. So last night, our finalists gave us 3 different performances from 3 different categories. Now, the first, which I found very interesting, was tagged how it should have been done. Now, the idea, or should I say the concept around that, was the contestants were allowed to pick a song that was performed by a contestant that had actually auditioned to get into the show but did not get into the show because they did not perform the song properly. Yes, guys, I really loved that category. Now, for Precious Mac, she had gone with Rolling in the Deep by Adele, and wow, this girl gave a wow performance. This girl literally overworked her vocals to ensure that she really proved that indeed this is how it should have been done. She killed that song. She killed that song, vocal-wise, performance-wise. The energy that she used to deliver that song, it was insane. It was mind-blowing. Breath control was on point. Precious Mac had absolute control over the delivery of that song, all the technicalities of that song, Rolling in the Deep. Guys, she had absolute control of the song. And you know, there's one thing about that song: you can never, you know, be Adele. You can only try to sing like Adele, but guys, it's not easy. But then Precious Mac made it look so easy. She made it look so effortless. And then talking about the ad libs that she was giving in that song, oh my god, the ad libs were mind-blowing. It was an excellent delivery, excellent performance all through and through. Now, on to Victory. Victory performed This Is a Man's World. I don't know the actual title of the song, but just to refresh your memories, if you've seen the movie Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man from Steve Harvey's book, you know, the first musical entrance into the movie itself, that This Is a Man's World, that song, yes, that song, that's the song I'm talking about. So that was a song that Victory performed. Now, the way the guy made his entrance to the stage, guys, that was sexy. I liked it. I felt like, this is quite different. This is Victory, you know, going out of his comfort zone to impress us, to give us a good show, you know, coming in with a glass of, in quotes, whiskey. We heard later that it was actually apple juice. That was spot on. I loved it. You know, it came with the swag, it came with the attitude. I said, yes, this is the kind of attitude that fits this particular song. Yes, so you know, the swag, the confidence, the arrogance, like, yes, this is a man's world indeed. You know, I loved it. I loved it. However, where he missed it was where he opened his mouth and tried to do that. This is a man's world. I felt like he missed it.
This is a man's world.
For me, that was what almost killed that performance. Think about the rest of the song. Yes, I felt like it was a fantastic delivery. I felt like he attacked the song the way it should be attacked. I felt like the delivery was spot on. I loved the aggressive groaning. I loved it. He delivered on that song wonderfully well. I loved it. I loved it. However, you see, that beginning, for me, I felt like that beginning was 0. Specifically about that opening to the song, I would love to hear your own opinion. The second category of their delivery was for the judges to pick one of the songs that they had performed before for them to re-perform again last night. Now, Simi picked From This Moment by Shania Twain for Precious Mac to sing, and I was wondering why. Now, Simi's reasons were that when Precious Mac performed that song, she felt like there was more that she could give. I'm like, okay. Okay, in my frank opinion, the first time Precious Mac performed that song, she actually killed it. So I was wondering what is there to give again. But whatever. But anyways, Precious Mac performed that song, and oh my God, guys, the delivery was different this time around. Not like Simi was right to say that, oh, she did not really give enough, that she felt like there's still more to give. No, but because, see, Precious Mac has come to create her own sound. Yes, I put that out there on Twitter last night. That Precious Mac has come to create her own sound. Now she sounds like herself. She sounds like Precious Mac. She owns a texture. She owns her own sound. Her voice is her own. And guys, that made the delivery of that song for the second time excellent. It made it perfect. It made it beautiful. It made it excellent, flawless. That was it. So that performance of that song again on that stage was a flawless delivery. For victory, the band had chosen Maridima Leaves by Nicole C. Mullen for him to perform again. Now, he has performed that song before, and guys, one of the things I said back then was that it was a good performance, it was a good delivery. However, there was no energy. Yes, there was no energy there. I did not like it. I felt like it was just too basic. It was just too regular, you know, the same old type of victory style of performing. For me, it was not explosive, it was not exciting. And then automatically I started imagining someone like Quest, you know, performing that song. Quest would deliver 100%. And you see, yeah, another thing I noticed was Victory was so relaxed performing the song. It's not like you shouldn't be relaxed, but then, bro, you are in the finals now. You should give a performance that is worthy of a finalist and that is worthy of that position that you have in the competition. Not come and do as if you are doing regular praise and worship in church. Even guys, if you go to church, you see the way praise and worship leaders, you know, sing. Guys, they bring in a lot of fire, brimstone, anointing right there. But for me, I did not feel it. All those things the judges were saying, oh my God, guys, you killed it. Sometimes I just feel like these judges, they are just way too generous. Sometimes unnecessarily overly generous with their compliment. You know, I don't know if they're trying to make the contestants feel good or if that's like a subtle way to encourage people to vote more. You know, I don't know. But last night I just felt like, especially with that victory's second performance, Obi Asika especially, when Obi likes somebody, hey, he must make sure that he pounds in those accolades. So I just felt like they were just doing too much with the accolades. I felt like, nah, Victory was not really deserving of the many accolades he received for that performance. For the final category, this category required the contestants to pick their best performance of the season and reperform last night. And it was at this point that Precious Mac made a huge mistake. Now, this young woman went ahead to pick this Maven's song, Overdose Me, and guys, I almost ripped off my wig from my head, you know, like lamenting why, like Precious Mac, why would you do that to yourself? Guys, if you all recall, the first time she performed that song, she struggled, not just with how she carried herself on the stage, but with her microphone. Yes, she struggled. That performance was a flop. I remember what I said. I said, nah, that was just a wrong song choice. Now, I don't know if it was overconfidence or if it was the need to challenge herself. According to her, she felt like she didn't perform that song properly, so she wanted to right the wrong last night. Like Precious Mac, you did not advise yourself. You chose last night of all nights to want to right a wrong. In the game, in the competition, like really, seriously, girl. Guys, I was so disappointed because guess what? Last night's performance, in my opinion, was zero. It was just there. Nothing special. It was just there. As a matter of fact, the drummer pissed me off. I felt like carrying that drum and like pumping it on the drummer's head because the drummer was just playing one nonsense. The drumming to that performance was just whack. It was whack. It was annoying. And I was looking at the faces of the backup singers. Those ones too looked like they were not even feeling the performance. They looked like they were not even feeling the whole thing. And Precious Mac was there. I'm like, come on, girl. You've come this far to know better. You've come this far to know better, not to bring your mistakes back to the finish line. That was a poor decision on her part, and it made me sad. And I was thinking, girl, this was your opportunity to choose a song that you delivered to perfection on the show, on that stage. Come back, deliver that song again. This time, make it more explosive than the first time you did it. Instead, you went to go and bring your mistake. You went to go and bring, like, really? Really? I mean, guys, look at the performance of last week. I mean, not last week now, but the previous week, that I said that for the first time I had proper goosebumps. Come on, performances like that. This girl has multiple performances to her credit. This girl has multiple best performances to her credit. Why didn't she choose from any of those songs? Why did it have to be Overdose Me? Overdose Me, Afrobeat music. It sounded so empty, all over the place. Everything was just chaotic. I did not like it. Victory made the same mistake. He performed In This World. Guys, I don't know the title of the song, but it's that In This World. You know that song that when Victory is performing it, he'll be dancing like one that did Gio. The guy chose that song as his best performance of the season. I'm like, what's wrong with these kids? What's wrong with these people tonight? Yes, I understand that there's a lot of pressure, right? They already performed 2 songs already, so they were probably trying to tone it down so that they can rest and take a breather. I get it, but this is not the time to rest now, because this is the finish line. This is not the time to rest. Last night's performances was to ginger the voters on who they will finally give all their votes to. And both of them just decided to come and, guys, frankly speaking, talking about Victory's performance last night, it was okay. It was cool. It was okay. But I'm going to be frank with you all. It was not exceptional. Again, it was not exceptional. It was not explosive. His vocals were on point. Energy, it was okay. It was not there, but it was okay. But was it exceptional? It was not. It was not. It was just bland for me, you know, in Victory's typical fashion. I was not wowed. I was not thrilled. I did not have goosebumps. I was just okay. So anyways, guys, I don't know. I said what I want to say. And now it's left to you all to go ahead and vote. If you like, vote who you want to emerge the winner of this season of Nigerian Idols. I've said what I said, and that's it. Anyways, I'll see you guys on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah. Have an amazing day and amazing new week. Bye.